historical messages, however inaccurate they might be. The Birth of the Blues is a song that describes, in a comedic manner, how the blues genre of music came about. It was sung by both Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr., but it wasn't until Bing Crosby sang it in the movie Birth of the Blues in 1941 that the song became popular.
No one knows the true story of the birth of the blues. Historians say that most people in the early 1900s who lived in the rural communities in which blues was being played couldn't read or write, so no one documented the origins of the new form of music they were hearing.
Some say it originated in Texas, others say Mississippi, Missouri, and Georgia. After many accounts were organized by time and location, historians credited the birth of the blues to New Orleans, 1902. Historians also credit Booker T. Washington as the person who most influenced the creation of the blues. He worked to help newly freed slaves learn that they had value as individuals. As the people came to believe this for themselves, they moved away from group performances and focused on a more individualized style, giving rise to what we refer to today as the blues.
There's no trick. There's an easy way to remember which things are italicized and which things are put in quotes. Any name that is the largest of its kind is italicized, and the names of the smaller parts are put in quotes. Just remember that in our written work, since we can't italicize cursive, we underline a word to show that it is italicized.
When you underline these things, you will find the joy
bookmarks with titles after turns. And post stories, songs, poems, and articles. When you bookmark these things, you will find the joy it brings, because your writing will be more precise and clear. Use a single quote within a double quote. There must be a double for a single's use. When you remember these things, you will find the joy it brings, because your writing will be more precise and clear. Yes, your writing will be more precise and clear. The Sound of Music is the theatrical retelling of the story of the Von Trapp family. What was originally a book turned into a play, which later became a movie. While many themes are conveyed in this film, one that sticks out is the value of self-worth. Maria Rainier, known today as Maria Von Trapp, is the main character of The Sound of Music. The story describes the development of Maria's self-esteem as she learned how to use her own skills and talents to make herself successful. Until she recognized her self-worth, she used her songs to help her overcome her fears.
If you were to go to a funeral in New Orleans, you might be surprised at the difference. Perhaps to keep the mourners pretty high, a full band performs when the saints go marching in, as the casket is marched to the cemetery. The whole congregation sings the words.
Nowadays, you're most likely to hear the tune at a sports event or performed by a jazz band. In fact, some jazz performers get so tired of their audience requesting it that they charge extra to play it. dance started as an English country dance in the late 16th century. It was performed by members of the court to entertain Queen Elizabeth I.
By the end of the 17th century, English country dances were taken up by French dancers and were blended with French court dances. These dances became known as contra dances. Contra dances became wildly popular in the United States until they were replaced by the square dance and couple dances like the waltz and the polka. The contra was revitalized in the 1950s and hardly a night has passed since in which a contra dance has been performed somewhere in the country.
You can identify a contra dance by listening for a fiddler playing an Irish tune. The dance contains two distinct parts, and it lasts only 30 seconds, but it is repeated until everyone has switched partners at least once. In the air on that called tall tales because they're completely exaggerated, and the character's adventure gets bigger and better with each telling. Such folk stories that have entertained people across the country with nothing more than a storyteller and a campfire.
John Henry is just such a character. Whether he was an actual person or not has never been proven. He represented the great steel drivers, belonging to the working class of the 19th century. While the story today is considered no more than a folktale, many historians believe that John Henry's story is based on a similar event that took place on the steel railways of West Virginia.
please join me in one more big round of applause for Miss Love. Parents, I'd like to ask that you sit tight for just a couple of more minutes. I've got some awards to present to the students. And at this time, classes, you may be excused back to your class. We'll begin our awards ceremony in about 2 minutes. My friends, excellent show. Can you go back up on the stage with your Erica?